Hi there, dear friend. I am so glad you are here with me today. Welcome to Wise Elders Insight, where we talk about living with more intention, more peace, and a little more laughter after 60. You know, as we get older, we start to realize that having more stuff does not always mean having more happiness. In fact, sometimes the things we keep around, old gadgets, unused decorations, extra furniture, or those shoes we thought we might wear again one day, can start to feel heavy, not helpful. That is why, in this video, I am going to walk you through 22 things that many of us still spend money on after 60, but probably should not. And do not worry, we are not going to do this with guilt or pressure. We are going to do it with kindness, honesty, and a little bit of humor too, because if we can laugh while we learn, we are already living better. So grab yourself a cup of tea or coffee, get comfortable, and let us talk about the everyday purchases that are quietly draining your wallet, your space, and maybe even your peace of mind. By the end of this video, you might just feel a little lighter, and not just in your wallet. Number 1. The avocado slicer. Let us start with one of the most oddly specific inventions of our time, the avocado slicer. You know the one. It promises perfect slices every time, and maybe even a happier life if you read the box closely. But here's the thing. How often are you really slicing avocados? And even if you do it often, is a regular knife not doing the job just fine? Most of us bought it, used it once, maybe twice, and now it lives in the back of a kitchen drawer, next to the apple corer and the garlic roller. Truth is, we do not need a different tool for every single fruit in the produce aisle. A good, sharp knife can slice, dice, chop, and yes, even handle an avocado without a degree in culinary gadgetry. Keep your tools simple and your drawer uncluttered. Your kitchen and your hands will thank you. Number 2. Extra furniture no one uses. Now let us talk furniture, specifically that chair in the corner that no one has sat in since the early 2000s. Maybe it matched the rug back in the day, or maybe it was handed down from Aunt Carol, and you felt too guilty to say no. Either way, it is taking up space. As we get older, wide open spaces are not just stylish, they are safer. The fewer things we have to walk around, trip over, or dust under, the better. That extra coffee table, the wobbly bookshelf, or the decorative bench by the window that holds nothing but magazines from last decade, those things are not doing us any favors. Keep the furniture that supports your lifestyle now. Comfortable, sturdy, and useful. The rest? Set it free. Someone else might love it, and you will gain peace, space, and a whole lot less stubbed toes. Number 3. Cheap cookware that does not last. We have all done it. Seen that shiny frying pan at the big box store with a bright sticker that says non-stick, only to realize 3 months later it sticks to everything, especially scrambled eggs. Cheap cookware feels like a bargain, but it costs more in the long run. Handles come loose, bottoms warp, coatings peel, and suddenly, dinner feels like a wrestling match. The smarter choice? Invest in just a few high-quality pieces. A stainless steel skillet, a solid saucepan, maybe a cast iron pan if you are feeling strong. These will last for years, decades even, and make cooking feel like a pleasure instead of a chore. You do not need a full set with 16 mismatched lids, just a few trusted tools that do the job right every time. Cookware should work hard, so you do not have to. Number 4. Books that collect dust. Now, I love a good book. There is nothing quite like turning the pages of a story you can get lost in. But let us be honest. How many of the books on your shelves have you actually read in the last 5 years? If you are like me, you keep telling yourself, I will get to that one. And somehow, that day never comes. Meanwhile, those shelves are getting heavier, harder to dust, and fuller by the month. Here is a thought. Keep the books that truly mean something to you, the ones that make you laugh, cry, or remember. Donate the rest. Libraries, retirement homes, and community centers will welcome them with open arms. And if you still love reading, but want to lighten the load, a Kindle or tablet might just be your new best friend. Bigger font, lighter weight, and no dusting required. Number 5. Holiday-themed towels. You know the ones. Little pumpkins for October, snowflakes for December, bunnies for April. They are adorable in the store, and slightly less adorable after 3 washes. Seasonal kitchen towels seem like a small indulgence, but over the years, they pile up. And let's be honest, they are not exactly great quality. They fade, shrink, and end up stuffed in a drawer with 15 others just like them. Instead, invest in a few good towels that can do it all. Absorb well, wash easily, and match your kitchen year-round. A clean, neutral set might not be festive, but it is reliable. And if you still want a pop of color, try a small table runner or even a bowl of fresh fruit. Your drawer space will thank you, and so will your laundry basket. Number 6. Clothes that no longer fit, and probably never will. We all have that section in the closet. You know the one. Clothes we used to fit into. Clothes we hope to fit into. Clothes we bought because they were on sale and might be useful someday. But, let's be honest. If it has not fit in 5 years, it probably will not fit next Tuesday either. And even if it did, would you actually want to wear it? Life after 60 is not about squeezing into the past. It is about comfort, confidence, and clothes that make you feel good now. So go through your closet with fresh eyes. Keep what fits, what flatters, and what you love. Donate the rest. Someone out there could really use it. And you? You will gain space, clarity, and maybe even rediscover that one sweater you actually do love wearing. Number 7. Duplicate appliances. At some point, we started buying backups for our backups. An extra coffee maker, just in case. 2 toasters, because one might break. A blender and a smoothie maker, even though they do the same thing. Before you know it, your kitchen has more machines than a diner, and less space than a shoebox. Here is the truth. Most of us use the same 3 appliances over and over. The rest are collecting dust and taking up space you could use for things you actually reach for. Let go of the duplicates. Keep the one that works best. And if one ever does break, well, borrowing from a neighbor or ordering a new one takes less time than trying to remember where you stored the backup of the backup. Number 8. Fancy electronics. You do not understand. Remember when the television just had an on and off button? Now you need 3 remotes, a smart assistant, and a tutorial just to change the channel. Tech companies love making things more complicated than they need to be, but you do not need a smart fridge that tells you when you are low on eggs. You need simplicity, reliability, ease. If a gadget causes more confusion than comfort, it is time to unplug. Stick to electronics you actually use and enjoy. A phone that makes calls. A tablet that lets you read or video chat with grandkids. That is more than enough. Let the younger folks chase the latest updates. You've got better things to do, like living your life. Number 9. Bottled water. Here is a funny thing. People pay for bottled water, even though they already pay a water bill. That is like buying air in a can when you live outside. Yes, bottled water is convenient, but it is also expensive, wasteful, and let's face it, those bottles pile up fast. A good reusable bottle costs just a few dollars and lasts for years. Fill it at home. Refill it on the go. Your wallet, your kitchen counter, and the environment will all breathe easier. And if you are worried about taste, grab a simple water filter. Problem solved. Staying hydrated should not require a case of plastic in your trunk. Number 10. Decorative pillows. Now this one might hit close to home. You know those 10, maybe 12 pillows on your bed or sofa? The ones you have to take off every night just to sleep? The ones that somehow need to be fluffed, arranged and rotated like crops? They look nice for about 5 minutes. Then they just become a daily obstacle course. Decorative pillows are like guests who stay too long. At first, they are charming. After a while, they are just in the way. Keep a couple for comfort, maybe 1 or 2 for style. But if you are spending more time managing pillows than enjoying them, it is time to let a few go. Your back and your sanity will thank you. Number 11. Storage containers. You bought to organize stuff you do not even need. Let us have a heart-to-heart about storage containers. You know, the bins, the baskets, the drawer dividers, the stackable boxes that promise to turn your home into a model showroom. The problem is, they usually end up storing things you should have just donated. That pile of mismatched lids, the seasonal napkin rings, the 20-year-old extension cords you are totally going to need again. Sound familiar? Here's the thing. The more containers we buy, the more we subconsciously give ourselves permission to keep clutter. Real organization starts with letting go, not hiding the mess in color-coded plastic. So before you go to the store for another storage solution, ask yourself, do I really need to store this? Or do I just need to let it go? Number 12. Holiday party supplies. You only use once a year, if that. Ah, the joy of the holiday aisle. Paper plates with reindeer, napkins that say gobble gobble, plastic cups with snowmen. They look adorable in the moment. But fast forward to February, and they are shoved in the back of a cabinet next to the Valentine's Day cookie cutters. The truth is, most of these items are used once, then forgotten. Or worse, bought just in case, and never even opened. Meanwhile, your kitchen storage is shrinking. Instead, go for timeless. A simple set of neutral dishes and cloth napkins can be dressed up or down for any occasion. Want to make it feel festive? Add a ribbon, a seasonal centerpiece, or a nice playlist. You do not need a cupboard full of cartoon turkeys to have a good time. What you need is room to breathe and a table that works 12 months a year. Number 13. Electronics with too many features that you will never use. You know those gadgets that come with 100 buttons, 50 settings, and a 60-page manual that might as well be written in Greek? Whether it is a smart microwave that syncs with your phone or a universal remote that requires a master's degree, these high-tech devices promise convenience but often deliver frustration. At a certain point, we have to ask, do we want a gadget that tells us the weather in Tokyo, or do we just want to heat up our soup? When it comes to technology after 60, less is more. Give us the basics. Easy-to-read screens, large buttons, and instructions that do not require a magnifying glass. If a device adds stress instead of solving problems, it is not simplifying your life. It is cluttering your brain. Stick to the tools that serve you, not the ones that make you feel like the tool. Number 14. Greeting cards that cost more than the gift. Greeting cards used to be a sweet gesture. Now they are a $5 commitment, wrapped in glitter and sealed in plastic. And let us not even talk about the musical ones that play a song for 20 seconds, or until the battery dies and it sounds like a haunted ice cream truck. Truth is, most cards end up in the trash within 48 hours. If you want to send a meaningful message, try writing a short letter on nice stationery, or even a heartfelt email if you are feeling modern. Better yet, call someone. They might remember your voice far longer than they would a card that says, "Thinking of you," in shiny cursive. And if you really want to save money and space, skip the card aisle entirely. Your words, not hallmarks, are what matter. Number 15. Decorative throw pillows that multiply like rabbits. Let us return to one of the sneakiest clutter culprits in any home, decorative throw pillows. You buy 1 or 2 to liven up the couch, and the next thing you know, you are removing 7 just to sit down. They are like soft little squatters. And let us be honest, they are not all comfortable. Some are so overstuffed, they push you forward like the seat on a roller coaster. Others have sequins or fringe that itch your neck every time you lean back. Instead of collecting more throw pillows than you have guests, choose 2 or 3 that are comfortable, versatile, and easy to clean. That way, your living room looks inviting without feeling like a department store display. And the best part, you will not need a 10-minute pillow removal routine just to watch the evening news. Number 16. Home gym equipment you thought you'd use. We all start with good intentions. You see that shiny treadmill on sale and think, this is it. The new me starts Monday. Then Monday comes, and you hang your laundry on it. Maybe a towel, then a jacket. Next thing you know, it has become the world's most expensive coat rack. Home gym equipment often takes up more space than it saves, physically and emotionally. Every time you pass it, it stares back at you, reminding you that you meant to exercise but didn't. Here is the truth. Movement is important, but it does not require a $1,000 machine. A good pair of walking shoes, a few resistance bands, and maybe a chair for stretching can give you everything you need. You're not training for the Olympics. You're training for daily life, getting up easily, reaching that top shelf, keeping balance. So if your elliptical is just collecting dust or socks, it might be time to donate it to someone who will actually use it. And you? Go take a nice walk outside. It is free, fresh, and never goes out of warranty. Number 17. Duplicate kitchen appliances you never really needed. Let us step into the kitchen for a second. Open that cabinet. Yes, the one under the counter. How many blenders do you see? 2? 3? A smoothie maker, a food processor, a mini chopper, and something you bought on late-night TV that promised to dice onions in 3 seconds flat. Here is the thing. Many of us fall into the trap of thinking we need a specific appliance for every task. But when was the last time you used the yogurt setting on your multi-cooker? Or that waffle iron shaped like a Christmas tree? We are not chefs in a 5-star restaurant. We are home cooks who make what we like and what we know. Choose the one appliance that actually works best for your routine and let go of the rest. You will reclaim space, make cleanup easier, and remove one more cord from the tangle of your life. Remember, your kitchen is not a storage unit for gadgets. It is a place for nourishment and maybe a little dancing when no one is looking. Number 18. Trendy tech accessories that age faster than milk. You've got your phone. Great. Now, here come the accessories. The glittery case, the wireless charger shaped like a panda, the tiny Bluetooth speaker that promises to enhance your lifestyle. Tech accessories are the costume jewelry of modern life. Fun, flashy, and often pointless. They break, they disappear into drawers, and by the time you upgrade your phone, they do not even fit anymore. Ask yourself, do I need a charging stand that lights up in 5 colors? Do I really use that clip-on phone fan? Probably not. Instead, invest in one sturdy case, one reliable charger, and maybe a pair of headphones that do not fall out every 5 seconds. Less clutter, fewer cords, more peace. And if you are tempted to buy something because it looks fun or futuristic, give it 24 hours. If you still want it tomorrow and know what you will actually do with it, go for it. Otherwise, skip the tech fashion show and stick to the classics. Number 19. Bulk groceries. You can't possibly finish. Buying in bulk seems smart, right? More food, less money. But here is the catch. When you live alone or with one other person, that 10-pound bag of rice turns into a lifetime commitment. That industrial-sized peanut butter jar becomes a shelf-hogging guilt trip. And those 6-pack bundles of canned soup? By the time you reach the last one, you're sick of it. For older adults, appetites change. We do not eat like we did at 30. Our schedules are different. Our needs are different. Buying smaller portions means food stays fresh, you waste less, and you avoid digging through a mountain of pasta just to find the cereal box. Shopping more often with intention helps you stay connected to your needs in the moment. And yes, it is okay to walk past the giant packs of crackers at the warehouse store. You're not feeding a football team. You are feeding you. Make it count. Number 20. Specialty cleaning products for every single surface. Raise your hand if under your kitchen sink there is a bottle for windows, another for granite, one for stainless steel, and maybe a lemon-scented shower foam that you used once in 2019. Companies love convincing us we need a separate product for every surface. But cleaning should not feel like an episode of chemistry class. You do not need to juggle 5 sprays and remember which one is for glass versus tile. In fact, too many products can be confusing and wasteful. Instead, pick 1 or 2 multi-purpose cleaners that actually get the job done. Vinegar and baking soda? Timeless. A good all-surface spray? Done. Add a few microfiber cloths, and you have got a full cleaning arsenal that fits in a single basket. Less money spent, less cabinet clutter. And best of all, you do not have to squint at a label trying to figure out whether Fresh Meadow Sparkle is meant for your sink or your sofa. Simplify your supplies, and you simplify your life. Number 21. Seasonal shoes that do not make sense anymore. Let us talk shoes. Specifically, the ones that only come out for 2 weeks a year. The sparkly holiday flats, the summer sandals with zero support, the boots that make you feel like you are walking in bricks. Sure, they looked fun at the time, but now they are collecting dust and stealing closet space from the shoes you actually wear. As we get older, comfort and function take the front seat, and they should. Your feet carry you through the day. They deserve more than tight straps and slippery soles. Instead of buying shoes for every season and occasion, invest in 2 or 3 high-quality, all-season pairs that work with most of your wardrobe. A comfortable walking shoe, a nice slip-on loafer, maybe a cozy pair of boots for winter if you live in a colder area. Accessorize if you want a seasonal touch. Add warm socks, waterproof spray, or shoe inserts. The key is to make your footwear work for your life now, not your fashion fantasy from 20 years ago. And your knees? They will thank you. Number 22. Extravagant cookbooks. You never cook from. Cookbooks are beautiful. Glossy pages, perfect food photos, recipes with names you cannot pronounce but sound impressive. But let's be real. Most of us have maybe 1 or 2 go-to dishes we actually make regularly. The rest of those books? They are kitchen decor. Heavy ones at that. And half the recipes require 15 ingredients you do not have, cookware you have never owned, and time you do not feel like spending. So ask yourself, is that cookbook helping you or haunting you? Keep the ones that truly inspire your cooking style. The rest? Pass them on to someone who loves kitchen experiments. And if you still want to explore new recipes without the clutter, use the internet. There are thousands of recipes just a click away, filtered by ingredients, cooking time, even dietary needs. Or better yet, make your own little recipe book. Write down your favorites. Print out the ones that work. Your future self will love you for it. No more flipping through 20 pages just to find the meatloaf. Well, if you are still here with me, first of all, thank you. Truly. That means you stuck with me through 22 things, a few laughs, and probably a couple of, oh, yep, I've got that in my house moments. And that is exactly what this video is about. Not shame, not blame, just awareness, and a little gentle encouragement to make space in your life for what really matters. Because here is what I believe. Getting older is not about winding down. It is about waking up. Waking up to what brings you joy, to what adds peace to your day, and to what you no longer have to carry anymore. Whether it is a drawer full of unused gadgets or mental pressure to keep everything just in case, there is a kind of freedom that comes from letting go. And let us be honest, after 60, we are not looking to impress anyone with avocado slicers or snowman napkins. We are looking for ease, for comfort, for that deep exhale when we walk into a room that feels like us. The truth is, Our homes should be our sanctuaries. They should hold only the things that support the life we actually live now, not the life we used to have, or the one we thought we needed to keep up with. And every time you let go of something that is no longer useful, you're not losing a thing. You are gaining space. Mental space, physical space, emotional breathing room. And that is priceless. So no, you do not have to get rid of everything overnight. This is not a race, it is a journey. Maybe today you donate that old coffee maker you have not used since 2009. Maybe tomorrow you clean out the holiday towels. One step at a time, one decision at a time, you create a home that feels lighter, a life that feels simpler, a rhythm that feels more like you. And remember, you are not doing this alone. We are a community here, a growing family of wise, kind, funny, thoughtful folks who believe that aging is not the end of growth. It is the start of living with intention. So if today's video gave you a little insight, a little laugh, or just reminded you that it is okay to let go, then my job is done. But before you go, do me a favor. Leave a comment below and tell me, what is one thing you are ready to stop buying or finally ready to let go of? I would love to hear it. I read every single one. And if you have not already, hit that subscribe button. Join the Wise Elders Insight community where we talk about real life, real wisdom, and finding joy in the season we are in. Until next time, take care of your space, your heart, and yourself. You deserve that. Always